What it do, YouTube? It's SS, and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna have a little fun team. It is gonna be a team that I created a couple like the beginning of the season. It is Dubwool paired up with Pelipper and Alolan Ninetales, but Alolan Ninetales is running Powder Snow. I do get some good sets here. I'm gonna showcase about like 3 sets that I did. I think I might have did. Yeah, I only did 3 sets on stream, so these are the 3 sets, and then I did those 2 other sets with what was it? Lantern, Noctowl, and Sable Eye. So yeah, so I guess let's just hop into the battles. Oh, and also Double is running Wild Charge since the new buff with the Flyers that they got Wing Attack. So I chose to run Wing Wild Charge just in case I do see any of those that they say swap them. Most likely they're thinking that we're running Payback, so they do let it go most of the time. But yeah, let's hop into these battles. So we're gonna see our Pelipper into this Bronzor, and I'm just gonna farm up, try to make sure I throw in perfect timing right here. And I actually don't end up throwing no perfect timing, which is pretty bad for me. So, but that's fine. We're at the weather ball. We get the weather ball off. They come into shoot a Wudo. It is running rock throw, so this is kind of chunking at our Pelipper, so I do need to get these multiple weather balls off. I am able to get to another weather ball right before they are able to farm us down with these rock throws. They come back into their lantern. They throw, which is good for me. I think it's water gun. I think it's water gun, right? I can't really see. Yeah, it's water gun. So we did have some play there. They got scared. So now I'm gonna build up to the dazzling gleam. I don't have to shield this. Serve. Thunderbolt doesn't KO from this range, which is fine with me, so I don't have to shield. And then we just go straight for the dazzling gleam, and we're gonna be able to take this first game. So if the screen mirror does cut out, it is once again because I am using a different one, and I'm not using the one I'm supposed to be using, because the one I use actually goes off of Wi-Fi. And here's a case right here. We're already starting out late. Lantern into our double. They switch out to catch it on a Guzzlord, but they do end up shielding regardless. So I come out to my Powder Snow, Alolan Ninetales, and they're gonna throw a move here: Brutal Swing, Dragon Claw, Crunch. Doesn't matter what they throw. So I'm going to farm up. I actually over tapped there and wasn't able to get my move off, but that's fine. So now we're just gonna farm up a little extra here. Almost at 3 weather balls, so I'm gonna throw the first weather ball here. See what they want to do. They do shield, which is very weird. So I'm gonna throw the next weather ball here. Not trying to give them any chance to throw another move because I really don't want to get more damage on my Pokemon. And this Lantern is actually running Charge Beam here, so which is very interesting of my opponent to be running. So they are gonna throw the Surf here. We're gonna be able to get to the Dazzling Gleam. We're gonna full send it here. See what they want to do. Oh, don't have any shields, so this is very good for me. I switch out, and we're gonna be able to body slam the Lantern here to KO. And then they come into a gold bat, which this gold bat is not gonna appreciate this wild charge here that's gonna be incoming. And this wild charge is close to KOing, and they know it, so they had to throw their poison fang because they don't want me to throw the body slam, which is fine. They're gonna be able to farm us down before we get to the body slam, which is okay with me. So now at this point, I can actually go into my Ninetales, and I do believe I'm just gonna 2 shield flex this because there's no reason for me to use a shield here. I'll let them see my third. Usually you don't want to let them see your third Pokemon, but I didn't want to use a shield, so I was like, you know what, they can see my third Pokemon. That's fine. Anyways, it was already over, to be honest. So as I'm waiting for me to click the thing, once again, I thought I edited this a lot better, but apparently I did not. Sorry about that, guys. So any second now. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna see double into Steelix, which is not ideal, to be honest, because none of our back Pokemon want to see it either. So we'll see what we do here. We're gonna farm up. We're gonna farm up, and they're gonna throw what is gonna be most likely a Psychic Fang here, but they throw the Crunch, which is fine. They come into a Noctowl, so they're trying to catch a payback here. But I went for the Body Slam, and now I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna throw the Wild Charge. Are they going to let it go? Most likely they aren't, because they are thinking we are running what's it called, Payback. But unfortunate for them, we are running Wild Charge, so they do get hit with the Wild Charge. And Noctowl is super bulky. Like, Noctowl is super bulky. So in comes the Steelix. I do 1 Powder Snow for their 1 Dragon Tail. make sure I maximize my energy, not to let any free moves go through. And I actually end up letting the free move go through because I thought they were going to throw in CMP, but they didn't throw in CMP, which is okay. So I'm going to let this go most likely. If they crunch me, I don't know what they're running. Maybe Earthquake. And once again, I'm just trying to get the weather ball off. I know I'm throwing at wrong time, but I want to get the weather ball off. We're going to be able to KO, and they're going to come into a Gallade in the back, which is okay with me. So now, I think it's Charm. Yeah, it's Charm Gallade, Shadow Gallade, which is very interesting of my opponent to be running. So anyways, we're going to be able to get to this weather ball. I'm going to get it off. And at this point, I think I just need to go for the farm down. I just shield here, just go straight for the farm down. And maybe this one wing attack is already enough to KO. Oh, no, never mind. They just top left because they know it's over. But yeah. So now we're going to see our Dubwool into. But yeah, this team is pretty good. If you can just, like, it's pretty much a team effort team. Like, you have to use, see right here, I'm gonna have to throw the wild charge, and then I'm gonna have to dip, right? I'm gonna have to switch out. So I'm gonna build up just a little bit more here, and I'm gonna go for the body slam, because sometimes they are wild and they do shield, which is a little wild. So I kind of messed up here. Usually I don't play it this way, but that's fine. We're gonna be able to get to the wild charge here, and we're gonna throw it, charge it up to an excellent. They let it go. Now I have to switch out. Doesn't matter what I switch out into. We do switch out into our Pelipper. At this point, I just really, really need to get these weather balls off. They shield, which is fine. So now I'm probably gonna shield here, right? Most likely. I do not shield, which is weird. Okay. So now we're gonna be able to get to another weather ball. We'll see what they want to do here. They probably shield because they want to farm down. And that's exactly what they're gonna do, which is fine once again. And now we're gonna be able to come into our Alolan Ninetales most likely. I come to double, and we're not able to get to the wild charge, and I think that's gonna cost us the game. I do have to let this go. And they shadow ball us. Very unfortunate. So now I have to start shielding avalanches, which is very not good for me, but it is what it is. And then we'll find out to see what they have in the back. Maybe. Okay, we are able to get to the next dazzling. We're gonna be able to get to the dazzling gleam here, get it off, and then we're gonna see. Yeah, there's no way we could have won that. Maybe if I would have shielded the shadow ball. Yeah, maybe if I would have shielded the shadow ball, but either way, we're gonna see Swampert into our Dubwool. They switch out into a Pidgeot, which is fine with me. So I'm gonna go straight for the wild charge. You already know. So we're gonna see if they're gonna shield. They don't shield, and I'm just gonna come to my Ninetales here at this point. I would really hate for them to feather dance me, but I mean they're very low. They might Brave Bird, to be honest, and they do Brave Bird, which is fine. So now we're gonna be able to farm down, and they come into their Swampert. I had to let this go. I already invested a shield. Can't invest another shield. And there's just gonna be the Hydro Cannon, and we're gonna get to this weather ball here. I'm hoping that they do shield. We'll see if they shield. They don't shield, so I should have just went for the Dazzling Gleam, but they do now have to shield here, which is good for me. And they do shield. They're gonna throw right before. They probably could have farmed up a little bit more, but this is actually good for me that they actually just threw immediately. I was hoping my double had a little bit more energy, but unfortunately it doesn't. So now I'm going to let this go. Just save shields for Pelipper in the back. We're going to be able to farm down here. They have Noctowl, which is fine with me. So they already know that I have the wild charge. Are they going to shield the wild charge? They do shield the wild charge, which is fine. And this is actually a New Year's hat Noctowl. Nice little flex. So they can shadow bomb me, that's fine. We're just gonna go straight for the hurricane here. No reason for me to bait. I mean, shields are down, and I really need to do maximum damage here. So now we're gonna be able to try to get to the next weather ball. I think we just had the shield here. We'll be able to get off the weather ball, and this looks like it's a good game. Oh, I don't. Interesting. I actually don't even go for it. Okay, well, we just go for the farm down. Either way, either is fine. I think I played it a little bit more risky that way. This is going to be a 4-1, as you guys do see there. So, Dubwool is actually one of my favorite Pokemons to be using in Great League. If you don't see any Medichams, we'll see if we see any Medichams. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I saw any Medichams in this in these sets, but we'll see. So we're gonna see our Dubwool into a Alolan Ninetales. It's a Powder Snow variant, which is fine. So we're gonna charge up extra here. We're gonna let this go. Okay, I shield. Very interesting. I guess I was calling it as a Dazzling Gleam and they end up baiting me, which is not very ideal. So now we're going to charge up to the Excellent on the Body Slam. I'm going to get the next one off because I thought they were going to throw in CMP, but they didn't throw in CMP, which is fine. So now they do shield that one. I'm going to switch out into my Pelipper and we're going to see what they want to do here. They do Weather Ball us, which is fine. They're staying in. But at this point, they're going to be at another Weather Ball. So we're going to be very low, kind of. And we're going to see if we can... I got scared. I probably didn't count. So I'm just going to throw right away here. They do let it go, which is fine. Have a Swampert in the back. Not looking too particularly good for us. But we'll see how we play this out and win this. So they're going to let it go. That's fine. I'm going to let it go too. So Hydro Cannon. We're going to come back into Dubwool. I'm going to throw immediately, but they do CMP us. So I'm hoping I live this at this point. We do live it. We're going to be able to charge up the Body Slam up to an Excellent. We'll see what they want to do. They let it go, which is okay with me. In the back is a Trevenant, and this is super Gucci for me because I just need to get to... I need to get to 2 Weather Balls here. And we'll see... Shield 1. Shield this. Seed Bomb. Doesn't matter. We're already at the next Weather Ball. We're going to be able to get it off. And we're going to be able to take this game. So yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the battles. Once again, these are done on my Twitch. So if you do want to follow me on my Twitch and watch them as they do happen in real time. Link in the description. I go live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Central. So now we're going to see Govanshaw into our... Dubwool. Once again, I really hate getting debuffed here, but I kind of had to let it go, and I went for the extra. If you could actually throw before they throw, but the thing is, I didn't want to potentially give them a free move, so that is the reason why I did that. And I'm gonna throw right before they get to the next lunge here, force them to shield before I shield, which is good for me. What do I do here? I shield. I should be able to get to another one. We are able to get to another Body Slam. And we're going to see what they want to do here. Do they want to shield? They don't want to shield. So we win and switch. That's fine. Now they come into our Obstagoon. So at this point I come into my Alolan Ninetales. And they're going to be throwing their Night Slashes, Cross Chops, whatever they want to throw at us. It is a Night Slash in this case. Maybe they're not running Cross Chop. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm going to go straight for the Dazzling Gleam. Once again, I'm gonna let this go. I actually thought about it because just in case, I was like, are they tricking me? Are they playing mind games to tell, like, make me think they're not running what's it called, Cross Chop? But yeah, they let it go because they have a Nidoqueen in the back that they want to farm me down with, which is fine with me. I'm going to let this go most likely. Stone Edge. I mean, at that point, I could really Powder Snow down with my Alolan Ninetales. And this is going to be looking like a good game. GG's. And they just force quit the app. I guess that's one way to quit the game. Yeah, really, trainers, you don't want to do that. Like at that point, if you're going to do that, just top left. Just top left. But yeah, we're gonna see Noctowl into our Dubwool, which is pretty good for us because we are running Wild Charge. They CMP us. They CMP us. So not too ideal because I do have to let this go. I don't want to shield. I never want to go down shields. You never want to go down shields at the beginning if you're running Dubwool. So now I'm just gonna try to get to the Body Slam here. See what they want to do. Do they want to shield? And then I'm gonna switch out. Yep, we switch on to our Ninetales. They're staying in, which is very weird. I'm going to shield this, what could be a potential Shadow Ball. But, yep, it is the Shadow Ball. And we're gonna see what they come into here at any second. They come into a lantern. I think that's charge beam again. I don't know. I've been seeing people running charge beam. They do let go the dancing gleam, which is good for us. We're gonna be letting this go too. Thunderbolt, that's fine, but they do go for the surfs, so they're gonna be able to outpace us, which is not ideal. But I do believe we live this. Yeah, we do. We're gonna be able to get to the dazzling gleam here, and then we're gonna see what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They don't want to shield, which is good for me. Now they got a Umbreon in the back, which is not too ideal because it's gonna be spamming out these moves. I kind of wish I would have kept my Alolan Ninetales now, but we're gonna see how we play this out. 2, 3, and I should have threw at the third Snarl, but I thought they were one away, so I didn't miscount. One for their one wing attack for their one Snarl, and then we're gonna be able to get this weather ball off. I should have just went for the hurricane, but now I gotta go for straight all weather balls, and this is looking very bad for us. Are we gonna be able to win this? I don't know. We'll see. 2, 3. I thought they were gonna throw at CMP, but they actually don't throw. They actually went for the extra one, and then I'm gonna switch out. And if I would have actually just let my Pelipper go down here, I think we would have won. We would have won if I would have just let my Pelipper go down and then let my Dubwool get to a move. But at this point, we're going to be able to get snarled down and feels bad. We're going to lose that game. So a little misplay on my part. Should have just let the Pelipper go down. So we're running Wild Charge. So once again, this is a pretty good lead for us. But if they Earthquake us, Blizzard us, well, it's not too ideal. I'm going to throw it right before they even get to a move. I don't really want to be taking a move here. We're gonna come into our Pelipper. I do believe I let this go and I get Blizzard. No, it's not this game. Okay. They're gonna come into a Jirachi. And very spicy. I don't know why you guys be running Jirachi. There's no Needle Queens out here. So yeah. There's no point for you guys to be running Confusion. There's no fighting types. Medicham is a psychic type. I mean, yeah. Unless you're seeing Machamps and stuff, but I really doubt that you are. But yeah, we're going to let this go through. And then we're just going to come into Dubwool. I do believe I CMP, which is bad. So I'm going to shield the Doom Desire here. And I do believe I just undercharge it. No, okay. I charge it up to excellent. I think, okay, because I knew it was resisted, right? So kind of made more sense. Now I'm going to be able to let this go because I need to let it go. If it's a big move, it's a big move. If it's not, then that's fine. And I'm going to try to farm down. We do get the farm down. In the back is Amstagoon, which is okay. We're going to be able to throw one of these body slams here. And then we're going to... They actually shield. So now we're going to go for the wild charge here, which is good for us. We're going to be doing some big damage here. Now I'm going to switch out to my Lone Ninetales. And at this point, this is over for them unless they're running like Hyper Beam, Gunk Shot. We'll see. It's Cross Chop, so probably Cross Chop, Night Slash. And I do a little bit of an overkill here. I was hoping they would top left. And if you don't top left, if you guys know me, I will act petty. You're acting petty. I'm going to act petty too. You don't want to leave? We'll get the gleam, the dazzling gleam. It is overkill, I know, but they didn't want to leave. I mean, what were they thinking? They were gonna win with lag or something? But anyways, Jellicent into our Dubwool. So this is once again okay. You need to throw rebuff before they debuff you because most likely they will debuff you, and I'm okay with them throwing the bubble. I can't even talk. The bubble beam here. And it's not going to be doing too much damage. Bubble Beam doesn't really do that much. And I'm going to shield. I should have shield. Okay. I might be thinking of a different game. I should shield this. This is most likely the Shadow Ball here. And I don't end up shielding it. So now I'm going to try to go for the farm down here. We do get the farm down, which is perfect. Now they come into a Skarmory. So this is kind of iffy here. And we're going to be able to throw one weather ball. Are we going to be able to get to another one? We actually don't get our weather ball off, which is very weird. But okay, whatever. So now I'm gonna come into double. They come into a Scrafty. I'm going to wild charge it right off the bat. No, I don't have to bait this. No reason for me to bait. They do shield, which is good for me. So now I can come into my Alone Ninetales, and I need to get to. They foul play me, power up punch. I mean, they do go for the foul play, which actually probably is not the play, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't run Scrafty, so I don't know. So we're gonna be able to Dazzle Gleam this Crafty, and we're getting very low on HP here, which is very bad for me. So I just need to hopefully hope that they don't farm us down. I need to get to another Weather Ball here, and they throw right before I get to the Weather Ball. I'm gonna safely shield here, most likely, yep, and then we're just gonna throw the Weather Ball. No time for, because since I did one wing attack and I still ended up getting KO'd and not being able to throw my Weather Ball, so this would have been a 2 shield flex, but unfortunately, they didn't let me 2 shield flex here. So once again, this is a 4-1. So far we are 8-2. And I do believe that the last game gets chopped up because my stream crashed. So I'm going to show you some of the game. I don't have the full game and I don't have the end results. But we do win 3 games that I do know for sure we win 3 games. So another positive set. So once again, we're gonna see Scrafty into our Dubwool, which is not very ideal because it's got power up punch. I'm gonna go straight for the body slam here, and then I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna try to catch a power up punch here on my Pelipper. They don't bite, which is fine. So now they actually farm up a lot extra, which is kind of weird. They come into a party hat, not a party hat. Is it a party hat? I don't know. New Year's hat, whatever. Doesn't either or. They do shield the hurricane, which is actually kind of weird and awkward for me. Um, so yeah, I choose not to shield. I didn't think I was gonna make it to the next hurricane, so I just throw the weather ball here, try to get any chip damage, which is fine. Now I do believe I come into my double once again. We can take a move here, but do I shield? I probably should shield. Okay, no. I do shield now. Maybe getting some extra farm here might be the play. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm hoping they don't switch out. I'm going to farm up just a little bit more. And we're going to be able to throw this body slam here. I'm going to switch out because they're going to come into their Scrafty. And hopefully this is a power punch that we ended up just catching right here. This is a power punch, which is really good for us. But in the back is a Marowak, and we're not looking way too good. So I just top left. I was hoping they were going to throw, but they're not throwing, so very unfortunate for us. Now we're going to see a superior into our Dubwool. Once again, I'm just going to go straight for the body slam because I can't throw the resisted wild charge. No point in me throwing the resisted wild charge. They frenzy plant me here. Most likely they do. I was hoping it was a leaf tornado, but it wasn't. And that's kind of bad for us. So I'm going to throw the next body slam here. I'm gonna switch out into my Ninetales, see what they want to do here. Do they want to? They come into a wall rain, so now it's the ice versus ice. So we're gonna see what they want to do here. They do let it go, which is good for me. So now I'm gonna farm up extra, and I'm gonna call this as our earthquake, and I am going to shield. It is the earthquake, which is good for me. Now I'm gonna farm up extra. I'm going to bait here, because they most likely want to shield and win this matchup here, right? They do. Now I'm gonna farm up. I'm gonna be able to get to the Dazzling Gleam, and as the Scream Mirroring goes out, most likely I do believe that they let it go. There's probably no reason for them to shield here at this point. They actually do shield, which is bad for me, so I'm gonna let it go. Guess they didn't want to go down, which is fine. So now I'm hoping I can live Icicle Spear, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I'll just let it go. And now I'm going to be able to farm down with my Pelipper. They don't get to move. They don't. We're going to see what comes in the back is Altaria in this point. I don't think we win. We're going to be able to get to the Hurricane. I get to another Weather Ball here. Charge it up to the Excellent. They're literally almost. They're, I think, probably at back to back here. Okay, they're not. And I thought I lost here because this is most likely. Oh, this is just an aerial ace. Oh, we live with 1 HP. No way. I wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah, they had the frenzy plant. This is over for me. I was like, I needed to shield. I needed to keep the shield, but I wasn't able to keep the shield. So now we're gonna see another knockdown to our double. This time I do farm up just a little bit because the other one didn't CMP us, so I didn't want to get CMP'd. They shadow ball for some reason. I don't know if they thought I was going to catch, but well spent energy on my opponent's side. They don't shield, which is kind of bad. Now I'm hoping they don't shield this one either. They don't. Their knockdown goes down, but they're in the back. They're running. They're running. Smackdown chestnut. What? Okay, very spicy. So that's fine. We're gonna be able to get to another weather ball, but they switch out immediately. So I'm gonna go straight for the hurricane here. No reason for me to bait. No reason. No reason. They do let it go. They get one shotted. We're gonna be able to almost farm down. We do farm down before they farm us down, which is gonna be pretty good for us. And we're gonna be able to get. We're gonna be able to two shield flex here. So yeah, pretty good game here. Altaria, this is a little tricky. We'll see how I play it out because I still don't really know how to play this match out, but we'll see how I play it out. They actually switch into a Deoxys, which is very not ideal, but that is fine. I'll come into my Pelipper here, and we're gonna farm up, farm up, farm up, because both of my Pokemon in the back, well, all three of them are not good up against this Deoxys. I'm gonna go straight for the Hurricane, hoping that they don't shield. They don't shield. They get one-shotted from the point where the health range they were at, which is good for me. I do believe we live with Sky Attack, so I'm probably gonna be able to make it to another Hurricane here. No, we don't get to the hurricane. Really bad. But that's fine. We got Alolan Ninetales for this thing. We're going to be shielding this just in case it is a Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, whatever. So we let this next one go through, hoping it is a Sky Attack. It is the Sky Attack. In the back is a Swampert. I'm going to start throwing these Weather Balls off. They don't have to shield, but they do shield. We're at a Body Slam. We're going to be able to throw the Body Slam here, which is really good for me. And they do end up shielding again. We're at another Body Slam. They're not throwing their energy, which is very weird. And it does a lot of damage, as you guys can see. So at this point, I'm hoping that I'm at another Weather Ball and I could just throw it immediately here. We are... I don't know if that was CMP or they just... I don't know. I don't think it was CMP, but... yeah, we're going to be able to throw this Weather Ball off, and at this point, we could just shield and farm down if they do get to another move, but we're going to be able to farm down before they even get to the next move, which is pretty good for us, and we're going to be able to take that game. So, yeah, I think that's 1 loss, 2 wins. Now we're going to see a Sceptile. This is very interesting, so we're going to be seeing how we play this out. 3, 4, 5. We end up throwing on CMP. I do believe this is a Frenzy plant. 5 is Frenzy, I do believe. And it is a Frenzy plant. So now we're going to be able to get this Body Slam off. Good thing they don't catch. CMP, I mean, it's kind of ideal, I guess. We're going to throw the next Body Slam here. And we're going to see what they want to do. Do they want to shield? They do want to shield. I'm going to switch out immediately to my Pelipper. Try to farm down. They come into a Togedemaru. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. You guys let me know in the comments down there. It's just pretty bad. So I kind of have to call a bait here. I have to call a bait. This has to be a Fell Stinger. It is the Fell Stinger, yes. In order for us to have any type of win con, it had to be a Fell Stinger. But now they're going to be able to farm us down a little bit faster with their Thunder Shocks. Are we going to be able to make it to another Weather Ball? We're not going to be able to make it to another Weather Ball, which is really bad for us. But we're going to come into our Dubwool. And I do believe they're going to end up wild charging us. I can't shield. They do wild charge. I had to switch out immediately. This is really bad. And the Scream Hearing goes out. And that's what I was talking about. I don't know if I end up winning this game, but yeah. So I mean, I think it was 3 wins. This is the last game. It was 3 wins, 1 loss, and this one that we will never know. I forgot. The Scream Hearing went out. I think this is where the stream crashed actually. But yeah, that's been happening lately. I don't know what's going on. My stream has been crashing lately. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys on the next video. Hope you guys have a great day.